Hey guys, welcome back to day 3 of Star Wars Week. Hope you're enjoying the videos so far. Today is going to be a solo show because Clarkman is over at his Yammy's, but that's okay because I have the perfect Star Wars set to build with you guys today. And that set is LEGO Star Wars Set 75529 Elite Praetorian Guard. This is a fantastic set that has not been in the backlog very long. In fact, I just picked this up like 2 weeks ago off eBay. But I'm really excited to build it, and I figure since this is sort of a one-man operation, I'd build this up and surprise Clark with it when he gets home. So that'll be a fun one, but before we get into that, there's one other thing that I have to show you, and that is the status update on Poes X-Wing. This is what it looks like after 2 bags are finished. Starting to take shape a little bit, minus the wings. But if you stick with me over the next 3 or 4 days, I guess 3 days because I have 3 bags left, you'll see what this thing looks like fully completed, and I'm excited about this one. But I have to say, today I am more excited about building this. And that's what we're going to do right now. Before we crack into this, I always like to detail what I picked this up for and how I got it. So I ended up buying this on eBay, like I mentioned a few weeks ago. I put an offer at $10 in on it, and the seller accepted it. $6 shipping, so I paid a total of 16 bucks for this, which seems a little pricey for 92 pieces, but typically goes for a good bit more than that, and I was happy to get this new. Speaking of it being sealed, these usually, at least the ones that I've had in the past, have had a punch tab in the bottom, and I'm happy this one doesn't have that. I can actually open it up from the top and not cause any damage to the box, at least hopefully. But I guess we'll determine that right now as I crack into this. So we'll cut across there and wait for our folded manual to come out, probably. There we go. So no folded manual. How about that? Perfect. I love that. And we've got 1 bag here, 2 bags here, and then what's really cool, we've got this red fabric, which I think is going to make this thing look awesome, and probably the best part of this, and just that accent. So we'll tear into this. Check that out. Tear into this. Which are all the pins and things like that. Let's open this up, see what it's like. This is what the head mold looks like. Looks good. Compared to some of the other ones I've had, like Baze Malbus was probably the worst head mold that I've ever seen in any kind of action figure. And this looks good because it's not supposed to be looking exactly like a human portrayed in a movie or whatever. It just looks nice. And then lastly, open up this. Just rip right there. And how does the fabric feel? First time I've ever had one that's had fabric in it like this. Kind of cool. Very luxurious. Let's see how many steps we're looking at here to build this. Start in the beginning with nothing, and we end... Ooh, there's some advertising here. Almost got that Chewbacca. Had the chance to get Chewbacca on clearance at Walmart for $15 one time. I think he's 25 or 30 bucks. I passed on it. I kind of regret it, but we've got this guy. I thought about getting Rey. I saw her on eBay super cheap, but I passed on Rey. I do have this one, which is the TIE Fighter pilot. And I guess that's all the ads in the back. See what it takes to finish this thing. 41 steps, and it's got some motion to it too, which I'll demonstrate here once I build it up, which I'm gonna do right now. All right, guys, here's our finished Elite Praetorian Guard, looking really nice position, just like he is in the box. But speaking of the box, I'm going to nitpick about one little thing here, and this may be something that you guys don't even notice. If you notice here on the box, look how dark the red is on the fabric down below there. Matches the upper part really well, whereas on the actual figure that I have in front of me here, and again, I don't know if you'll be able to notice this, but this bottom part, to me, looks a lot lighter than the top part does. I wish they would have made that a little bit darker, and if I spin them around here, maybe you'll be able to tell that on camera, maybe not. I can certainly see it. It doesn't look 100% to this, but it still looks good, and I'm not gonna complain about that too much. Here's a better look at Praetorian Guard's armor, and this is what he looks like from the back. You're probably wondering what this thing is that's sticking out here. Well, that is the motion feature of this. If I take you to the last page of this, you can see they have some green arrows here signifying that you can move that back and forth, and that should move his weapon. And I tried this out briefly, and I have to say, it didn't really do much. that's about all you get out of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's playing hockey. I don't know what he's doing there, but it's not the coolest looking thing, especially if I move it back. It's kind of looking like a Fortnite dance or something like that. Maybe if I move him up like that a little bit, let's see what he can do. Okay, he's going a little crazy there. Going a little kind of ridiculous. Luckily, I didn't buy this for the motion of it. In fact, I may even take that piece off because that looks a little gimmicky back there. And like I mentioned in the previous video, the main reason that I bought this, put this back here, and we'll get his legs all positioned appropriately and fix this. The main reason I bought this again is because I want to have it on display, and I think with the white and the black I have in here, I think the red looks really awesome. Speaking of awesome, I got a lot of pushback when I said in the last video where I talked about this guy that he is the best buildable figure. I had a lot of people say that it's General Grievous, but I did some research and I think maybe the UCS one is good, but the regular one doesn't beat this one. I'm gonna stick to what I said about this being my favorite, with not this guy, but this guy coming in a close second. Let's put them down here side by side and you guys can decide which one do you like better. Do you like K2SO or do you like the Praetorian Guard better? In fact, let me go get K2SO and we'll compare the real life version because as we both know, they're not 100% accurate here. K2SO has been safely perched up here away from the Clark's grasp. We'll bring him over here to see what it looks like with their box behind him. He's got a little bit of dust on him, so don't mind that. But here's a real life look at the both of them. Which one's better? Leave it in the comments. Is it the Praetorian Guard or K2SO or other? Let me know. I guess I'm gonna leave you on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you're enjoying this year's Star Wars week. If you are a Clarkitect fan, he's gonna be back tomorrow for our regularly scheduled programming. And what I'll do is I'll try to get his reaction to this when he gets home tonight, because I think he's gonna go crazy. So I'll try to include that in tomorrow's video if I capture it. And on that, I wanna thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, next video.